Greetings, everyone. Tarot from the Divine here with my first monthly reading. So we're going to be looking at what can the collective expect for the whole month of June. So just like this video, save it so that you can refer back to it, so that you can find it. And let's see what's coming up for the month of June, okay? So Spirit, what do we have coming up for the month of June? First card is the Courthouse. No kitty. Y'all are going to have to forgive my cat. She wants to come in. Got a light up above and she wants to play in the light. Poverty. No kitty. And then we have concern. She wants over here so bad. Ooh, wow. That one just went flying. Hang on a second. I gotta pick it up off of the floor. Okay, so we have unexpected income. Distant horizons. Are we doing one more or are we just doing 5? Okay. So we have, and the way I do these is past, present, and future. So like distant past, recent past, present, immediate future, and distant future. And distant future is distant horizons. So that's interesting. So we'll see what the cards have to say about that. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you all for taking time out of your schedule to listen to these readings. It truly does mean a lot. It helps the channel a lot. Please share with your friends and family. The first card we have under the Courthouse is the Three of Cups in the reverse. So typically the Three of Cups means celebration with friends, family, getting together, and it's a joyous time. Well, in the reverse, there could be too many people involved in something, or there could be some kind of a betrayal, or a friendship that isn't working out. What else about this, Spirit, in relation to the Courthouse? It could be a get-together that went wrong, or let's see, what else, Spirit? What about, okay. So we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So someone in the upright, the Six of Wands is a successful victory card. You know, you're being recognized for your accomplishments. In the reverse, someone is all about the perception or how they're viewed by others, or they're just too focused on their appearance. So vanity. We have Justice in the reverse, which is an imbalance or an injustice. This is a Libra influence, and it's about decisions, balance, and legal affairs. So there's some sort of an injustice been done or being done, perhaps some type of a manipulation through the legal proceedings, some type of a betrayal by a friend. Okay, anything else on this, Spirit? This legal affairs, the courthouse, somebody not telling the truth, possibly. We've got the Page of Coins in the reverse. So somebody's trying to delay something. And Page of Coins is typically, you know, something like a new job, or a promotion. Someone's trying to delay something, and they're trying to delay it legally. So you may have a new job that you're doing, and they're trying to delay it, you know, out of spite or envy, or, you know, they think they deserve it more because, you know, they'd look better in the position because they are worried about their appearance, or how it's going to look. Three of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, again, slowed learning, development. They don't want you to maybe go to school, because the three is about growth and teamwork. And this is a Three of Cups in the reverse. So some type of a team that you had emotional ties to. And then we have the Three of Coins, which is a team that you have financial or material ties to. They're both in the reverse. So this team or this group or whatever is taking matters to court. Okay. Anything else on this one, Spirit, on this courthouse before we move on? Okay. So the next card is poverty. So what is this poverty? We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and I swear my cards are not in the reverse. They are going every which way, but this is what is being pulled because we've got some negative energy going on here. We've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Again, delayed start, stagnation, which could be affecting someone's pocketbook. You know, they're not able to get this new monetary thing going on with the Page of Coins. They can't start something new because it's tied up in the legal matters, and it could be affecting their pocketbook. Okay, what else, Spirit? What about this poverty and this delay? Okay. The Five of Coins in the reverse. Overcoming obstacles and moving on. The Five of Coins in the upright means, you know, unforeseen expenses, poverty, being broke. But in the reverse, actually, this is a more fortunate card than in the upright. And it's the five is instability, conflict, and change. So you're going to overcome the obstacles, or you're working on overcoming these obstacles and moving on, you know, getting through the court case and just moving on with your life. What else, Spirit? Now remember, these readings are all timeless, so it may resonate with you in the future. With, you know, this may be happening now, and in the future you see this video or you go back and visit it, in which case this would be in the past, and what you're going through there is the present, and so forth and so on. So, and remember that there is no gender in the tarot. Male can be female, female can be male. You know, it's the energy. Because we do all carry both. Spirit, Please quit flipping them onto the floor. Okay. So it's the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So someone's scheming and playing mind games. In the upright, the Seven of Swords is can be the thief card actually, and but someone's scheming, playing mind games. This is about thoughts, communication, and logic, and lying, cheating, self-reflection, and knowledge. So, yeah, someone's playing mind games, and they're trying to, if they can't get something done legally, then they're going to do the mind games. And part of the legality of this is the mind games. They're like taking you to court and stressing you out and dragging it out and delaying everything, which, does weigh on your mental wellness. What else, Spirit? I haven't had one upright card yet. Okay. So we've got the Six of Coins. Generosity, but be discerning. So that tells me that there is going to be something coming in financially. You may win the court case. You may receive some type of a back pay or something like that. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Swords in the reverse. So they're trying to cloud your vision. They're trying to make you hesitate. They're trying to make you unsure. Okay. So what about this concern? What about this concern? We've got the Tower in the reverse. So yeah, someone's concerned that there's going to be a sudden and dramatic change. It's not in the upright, so, everything isn't going to fall apart. It's not going to be total destruction. But after destruction is rebuilding. I mean, it's breakdown and illumination. So, but there is going to be a sudden change. And someone is concerned over that. And, these energies aren't necessarily you, collective. These could be the energies around you that are affecting your reality. What else do we have here? What about this Tower in the reverse and the concern? What about that, Spirit? Or is that all there is? Okay. Oh, we've got the Ten of Coins in the upright. Remember when I said the Six of Coins, you might be winning something? You might win this court case? Yeah, they're worried that you are going to win and you're going to get a Ten of Coins, which is Ten of Pentacles. So you're going to receive money and completion. So, once it's settled, then it's final and it's complete. And it is over money or material possessions, career or health, and it could be joint finance. So somebody could be suing, for their part. They may be trying to take over this group. If you had a group that was a money-making group. I did a reading on this. It was a weekly reading. I had a couple of them in a row that if you were in a partnership with somebody, watch out, because they were using I think it was the first part of May, they were using company funds to uh, support a third-party relationship or something like that. This could be a continuation of that. And this person is trying to delay everything, and they're being taken to court, and they're trying to play mind games. And yeah, they're worried that this tower is going to hit in the reverse, so it's going to be a sudden and dramatic change, as in when the judge makes their decision and that gavel hits, then it's done. It's over. And you get your 10 of Pentacles, and they get poverty or whatever that is. Anything else on this, Spirit, this concern? All right, we've got the Fool in the reverse. So yeah, somebody's going to be acting foolish. New beginnings or risks. Uranus influence, and dispersion of energy and foolishness. So somebody's going to be acting foolish. You know, they're all upset. They're all in their feelings about this. And so they may be acting the fool. And, you know, they may be, you know, throwing a temper tantrum or something. So, you know, just beware of that. Or be aware of that. That's what beware is be aware. Anything else for this before I move on? Yeah, so it looks like you're going to get your 10 of Pentacles collective. You know, they're taking you through the courts, or they're going to take you through the courts. And it could hit your pocketbook, which is what they want. So, you know, but you're going to come out on top. What about this unexpected income, Spirit? What about unexpected income? What is that about? Okay, we have 9 of Cups in the reverse. So someone has to let go of the outcomes. Okay. Someone cannot let go of outcomes. And Cups is emotions. So emotionally, someone's going to be, it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be. And 9s are obstacles, reflection, and the final hurdle. And it's emotions, relationships, and spiritual matters. Someone cannot get over this obstacle of they're going to lose. And they can't release this outcome. And this is on the fence. We've got the Ace of Cups. And I am going to take it in the upright. And it's emotional fulfillment and a new relationship. Okay. Aces is new beginnings and opportunities. It's water sign. Someone cannot get over the outcome, and they may still want to be your friend, or, you know I took you to court, I know I'm sorry, and blah 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 blah, you know, can we still be friends? And you're like, nah, I'm looking for a new relationship. I'm looking for a new emotional to fill that emotional void that you've left, you know. And they just can't get over that. So expect, you know, they may follow you around for a while. They may still try to get in contact with you. You know, don't be afraid to get a restraining order or do whatever you have to do to keep yourself safe, because once somebody enters into, you know, they can't let go of it, then sometimes their behavior can become, at the worst, dangerous, you know, at the least, annoying. So, you know, just do what you can to protect yourself. What else about this unexpected income? This doesn't really say much about unexpected income. Could be that that Ten of Pentacles is an unexpected income. And this is what's going to come with that. Okay. So we've got the Ten of Cups. When I split the deck, we've got the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. So, yeah, you're going to be looking for a new relationship. You're going to find it. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. And then on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Coins. So you could be doing a new job. Could be a new job, same duties as what you were doing, but you're getting away from this hot mess over here. Anything else, Spirit? I wanted to. Okay, it's more delay. Anything else? Okay. What about this distant horizons? What's coming up on the distant horizons? We've got the moon, so something's a secret. So Spirit doesn't really want to reveal too much about it. And the Hermit in the reverse, isolation, alienation, coming out of isolation. So, you could be going into isolation, you know, while this person is acting all weird. Spirit doesn't want to tell much about what the secret is. Can you tell me any more, Spirit? I don't expect any more cards under that, but I might get something. We'll see. Oh. The High Priestess. Trust your intuition. And the High Priestess is guided by the moon. So there's a secret coming. Trust your intuition. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. So that's interesting. So we're going to consult the Oracle. What's the tea? Let's see if we can get any more insight. And I'm going to break this deck into two because it's just too big for my hands. I have small hands. So what about this courthouse? Okay. What about this courthouse? Hurt ego, ego getting in the way of relationship, etc. So, yeah, somebody, it's going to court and it's hurting their ego. And remember, they're all about how it appears and how is this going to look. And oh my gosh, I have to go to court. So it could be you taking them to court and them facing the poverty. And they are getting the concern, but you are getting the unexpected income, and you have the distant future that there's a secret. Spirit doesn't want to reveal it yet. What else? Anything else about this courthouse? Queen rising, stepping into power, praised, coming up, spotlight. Okay, so yeah, they didn't want, how will it look if you step into your spotlight and they get the judgment? You know, judgment does not go in their favor. But it goes in your favor. I mean, it already says it. You're going to get the 10 of Pentacles. Where is that? Right there. And I saw the 6 of Pentacles. I showed you that. So what about this poverty? So yeah, it could affect your pocketbook, but the poverty is going to be on their end. Anything else? Anything for the poverty? Okay, we'll go to the other deck. To the other half, I mean. What about this poverty? Really? Okay. Jackpot. Winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. So there's unexpected income. Poverty. Okay, so you may be hitting the jackpot while they're going into poverty and dust it off. So something you may have been using or not using, you should be dusting it off and using it, which will, you know, help your outcome. Something about dusted off. What is that? Anything about dusted off? Dodging bullets. Blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, and protected by haters. So yeah, you may be dodging the bullets. Like I've said this before in another reading. This can be taken 2 ways, and it can be working both ways at the same time. You, as the collective, can be dodging bullets by blocking negativity and escaping crazy people. And they can be dodging bullets by being protected by haters, but sending you negativity, which you are blocking, and they are the crazy people, and you're trying to escape them, and all of this is going to come back on them. And that's what the poverty is about, and the courthouse, and the concern, and the tower, and all of that. That's all of this negativity that they're throwing at you that you're dodging, that's coming back on them. But they're being protected by haters, but their haters are sending out stuff that's backfiring. What about this concern? With the tower. What about the concern? Okay, there may not be anything more to be said on that. Okay. What about this unexpected income? We have broke ass, but it came out in the reverse. So someone wants you to be a broke ass, but you've got unexpected income coming in with this 10 of Pentacles. But they are sending you the energy that they want you to be a broke ass. They want you to be in the poverty, and it's going to be them. Anything else on that, Spirit? what about this distant horizons? Anything about the secret, trusting the intuition? Are you going to give me anything on that? Shine. Your light irritates their demons. So it came out in the reverse. So it could be, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the upright, but what I'm getting is don't rub it in. Don't go around. Don't toot your own horn. Don't rub it in, because your shine already is irritating them. And if you go rubbing it in, then you are just going to exacerbate all of this stuff up here. Especially if they are unable to accept the outcome. Don't rub it in. Just be very calm, cool, and collected. Be humble, and just don't provoke anything. Anything else on that? Because that could affect, trust your intuition, and just don't push anything. What else, Spirit? Because that could affect your distant horizons, your secret. And the reason Spirit may not be telling you what it is this could be a test for you to see how well you handle this. Okay? So if you handle this okay, then, you may be getting a better surprise at the end, but the Spirit isn't going to reveal it. Anything else? Unbothered. Yeah, just be unbothered. Just ignore them. Be unbothered. Don't engage with them. Just do your thing. And then you'll get what you get at the end, which seems like it's gonna be something good. I'm not getting any inclination. Spirit isn't sharing anything with me either, so but I definitely get the feeling it's not anything bad. It's a positive thing, but it depends on how you handle this. Okay? It all depends on how you, I definitely get that feeling. It all depends on how you handle it. Give gratitude, give thanks, be gracious, be humble. Don't engage with them, and just go about and mind your own business. So let's see what the secret of the ancestors has to say. Creature of water, creative expression. So let's see how that applies. It's number 29. So creature of water. Creative energy is all around you. Use your imagination to get unstuck. Follow your inspirations and allow your emotions to fuel your pursuits. Romantic or creative, your heart energy is blossoming. This is a time of heightened creativity with potential for breakthroughs. This idealistic and compassionate animal spirit ancestor coming forward can be a good thing if there is something or someone you've been waiting for. But moving too fast can lead to recklessness. Pace yourself. You are obsessed and seeking fulfillment. You have the potential to get sloppy. Hasty decision-making can block your flow. So, again, trust your intuition. and just kind of go with the flow and let it develop. The creature of water is the Akan animal spirit, the Sankofa heron bird. They come forward with the lucky energy of the Ghanaian goddess of the harvest, Asaseafua. Sankofa means we must get back to it. No, it means we must go back to get it. Sankofa here is the animal spirit that connects the past, the present, and the future. Okay. Take time to experience. Creature of water saves us from ourselves with fairy tale knights in shining armor energy, saving the damsel in distress. Are you moving too fast to reap the benefits of your blessings? My child, how can you go back and reap your harvest? And then the shadow aspect, which seems to apply back here to the past or what could be happening currently. A relationship may be fizzling out or stagnant. You may be stuck in the past. Heartbreak and betrayal may be on the horizon. So if you don't, this could be a message to you as well. This 9 of Cups, you have to release as well. You can't dwell on what happened back here. In order to move forward for your distant horizons, you have to release. Okay? So the tarot correspondence is the Knight of Cups, and the declaration is, I am a creative force. So, you know, this message is applying to both you and you being the collective, and your karmics or narcissists or whatever they are. You know, the messages are going both ways. They have to release, and so do you. And in order to receive your distant horizons, you have to be able to release and trust your intuition, and then that will guide you. But Spirit is not going to reveal it until Spirit is sure that you are able to release the past. Because what's on the horizon, you have to release the past to receive the future. So that's the reading. Thank you all for being here. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Share with your friends and family, especially if you know, or if you if this resonates with you for them. Share it with them so they can receive the message. If this did not resonate with you, you know, just remember that this is for entertainment purposes only, so it may not. This is for the whole month of June, so why don't you save it and, you know, check back on occasion and see if it's playing out for you or not, or anyone you know. And thank you again for being here, and hey, until next time, have a great day.